Right guys, it's 12:30 more or less on Thursday, so time for another little pedal on the Wattbike. Let's get the feet in. So how are you doing? It's a bit of a rainy, horrid day, isn't it? All the nicer to be going for a little cycle ride inside. Okay, so first of all, let's see if we can find the... Well, actually no, first of all, before we find the Wattbike app, let's link the heart rate belt. Found my polar heart rate belt. Heart rate is 76, it said, which is kind of believable. Very good. I'm going to also get the thing going on this. Indoor cycling. Hopefully I can remember to stop and start that. So we're doing plans. We're doing the Health Beginner 2 training plan, and this is day 19. It's not actually day 19, it's workout 19, and it's going to be 22 minutes and 45 seconds today. So let's press get going. We then have to hook this bike up with this phone, done that, and then if we press start arrow, start going in 3, 2, 1. Excellent, we're all going, and so we're aiming at power output of 79. I'm on 80. So, as ever, it's going to be on 79 power output just for a little bit to sort of warm up, I think, really. It's not showing me a heart rate again. I assure you I have one. Take the glasses off. It's a bit vain today. Mind you, I'm looking in the mirror here. Not a pretty sight. So, I've been doing this 3 times a week. You can join me on the YouTube channel, which if you're seeing this now, that's exactly what you're doing. You don't have to be on a Wattbike, you can be on any bike. Just come along for a little pedal. So this is number 19, session number 19. I've been doing 3 a week, more or less. I skipped 1, so that week was only 2 a week, but generally it's going well. I'm feeling positive about it all. Power output's in watts, and I'm aiming for 79. At the moment I'm on 80. 81, 83, jumps around. Cadence, that's how many times my pedals go around in a minute. Target is 80, I'm on 79. Target heart rate is 105, but I haven't got a heart rate. According to this, I'll show you I do. I was just trying to make the connection a bit better. Up now the power seems to have disappeared. Now it's back. Right, so we're going to jump up shortly to a slightly higher power output. What are we going to ask for? Lap 2, 90. Alright, they're all ready. So this is a little pedal Thursday lunchtime. before lunch. I'm sure it will make your afternoon a bit more efficient. You're having a bit of a break from work. My bike is actually in the office, so I can't escape from it. But it does mean when I'm on the bike, I can have a peer out the window. I want to be nosy because I've got a home office. See what everyone else is up to. There's not a lot of people out and about though because it's rainy and horrible. Which is why if you went for a pedal inside, it's a bit nicer. Right, still aiming for 90 power output. Another little increase coming up soon. What we're going to go to? Lap 3, 101. So it's not a terribly big increase this time. 99, 100, 98, 99, 104. Okay, so that's there or thereabouts. Go 5.5 minutes. Okay, so we're going to have another step up. At 4, 126 we're aiming for. That's 120, 125, jumping around a lot though. 126, 128, okay, round about there. When I get a message on my phone, it covers up the app for a moment. Something you might be able to see from the look of my face. I'll try and read it. One just came in, I couldn't read it now. I'm sure it's not that blind. I'll read it when I'm done. Okay, shortly we've got another step up. At 5, 147. That's the kind of fastest we've ever had as a target. concentrated because I want to keep on it. It's a bit faster. Now, shortly we're going to drop down lap 6, down to 79, which is the lowest we've had. So that went from the highest we've had so far to the lowest. Well, I'm doing some work. Well, I still haven't got a heart rate apparently. Feeling we're going to have a few short bursts. Maybe not so short, I don't know. A little bit of an increase coming up shortly. Hang on there. Lap 7. 137 is what I'm aiming for. 136. Shortly we're going to be going down, lap 8, back down to 79. Going to go up again, 137. Lap 10, down to 79. Okay. We're going to go up again quite shortly. Lap 11, 137. Down to 79. Yeah, the shock, and then went up again too much. 84, 85, that'll do. Oh, lap 37, lap 13, 137, up we go. 114, back down to 79 again. Going to go up again fairly shortly. Up we go. Back 15, 137. Up and down a lot today. 137, 134, 130, 136, 139. Down to 79 for a little while. 15 seconds only, I think. One, 137, up we go. Now 79 for not that long. Just a few seconds left for this, then we're going to be up again. Up again, 137. Let's try and hit it quickly. There we are, that's a bit better. 142. 139. That's 20, back down to 79. Shortly we're going to be up again. Up we go, 137, let's hit it quickly. Good. 139, 135. Yep, this is around. Up 32, down to 79. We've done nearly 18 minutes. I said it's 22, 23 minutes, something like that. Another 5 left to go, I guess. How we doing? We haven't fun yet. If you just joined us today, I do hope you keep coming back for a little pedal. You can go any speed you like, any length of time you like, and just come for a bit of, well, I was going to say inspiration. I'm not sure I'm that inspiring, but if you've got a bike and you want to get on a pedal, come along. Just did a really interesting interview this morning for the podcast Relaxback UK, which you can get on UK Health Radio. You can also get it on Apple, Spotify, all the rest of them. I spoke to Dr. Dawn Harper of Embarrassing Bodies fame, if you remember that from a few years ago. And we spoke about CGMs, continuous glucose monitors. Interesting stuff. It can help a lot of people with diabetes. Help them not avoid diabetes, potentially in the first place if they're on the cusp. It was interesting. It'll be out in a few weeks. I'll tell you when it's out. But go and listen to the one that's out now. Talks about prostate cancer. I spoke to a prostate cancer patient. He's got some thoughts on the potential screening process, which doesn't seem to have really taken off in quite the way he wanted. And then also some ideas if you're good at avoiding all those little chores that you really should do, which are essentially good for us. Some advice on maybe how to make yourself do those little things. So go on, and give it a listen. What else have I been up to? I took a chair to a chap in London. It was that one actually, there was one there. I got them dotted around the house, a backup chair if you're worried about your posture, or you've got back pain, do get in touch. Have a look at my website, relaxbackuk.com, and see what I'm talking about. It helps a lot of people. Just to not undergo the agonies of back pain, or just get a better posture. Alright, we're still going target output of 79 watts. I'm there or thereabouts, 80, 81, 83. I don't know if we're going to have another little spike. I'd be quite happy if it carries on at this speed, because that's quite hard work. So as I say, this is meant to be the antidote to young and beautiful 20-somethings, 30-somethings exercising on the internet. Because I'm nearly 60 and I'm a bit fat, and I'm enjoying it. I'm not enjoying being fat so much, but I'm enjoying the exercise. Keep forgetting when I do that, which I do when I get a bit tired, you get a view of the top of my head, which my daughter calls my little baldy spot. Winky day. Sometimes try and keep an eye on whether both my legs are working the same amount, which is quite good. It looks less good today. It really looks like the left one is working quite a bit harder than the right one. Right, I think we might be bringing things to a close. That's it. All done. All done. Let's tell my watch to stop. So it's complete. So I burnt 200 calories on the watch. On the phone, slightly different system, it says 219. Okay. There's no information for the heart rate because it didn't pick up the heart rate. This one did. And it's using the same heart rate monitor. Power average 104 watts, power peak 284 watts. Really? I didn't see that. Distance 10.93 kilometers, so we did good. Let's make sure that this gets logged. Press done here. So that was a very successful little pedal Thursday afternoon. Thank you for coming along for the ride, and hope to see you next time, which is tomorrow at 12:30. Over and out.